This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so this is a just a demo for IBM stage ETL tool. Okay, we are already aware that ETL means extract the data, transform it, and load into somewhere target. So there are n number of ETL tools are there like Talent, DataStage, ADF, Databricks, Snowflake. Okay, so now we're going to discuss about IBM DataStage ETL tool. Okay, so let me take some scenarios and let me explain. Okay, so suppose assume that I have some data in the one of the file team. Suppose as we seen, I have one text file. In the text file, I have some data. In the text file, I have some data. So here, how many records are there, team? How many records are there? It's a similar kind of talent only. That's why I'm going here. Okay. So how many records are there, team? Here,
10.
10 records. First record is a header record. Okay. So what is the delimiter in this file, team? What is the delimiter in this file? What is the delimiter in this file?
Comma.
Comma.
Comma delimiter. Okay. So this is the comma delimited text file. Comma delimited text file. So what I want it? I want to read this data via data stage. I want to read data via IBM data stage. Okay. So now I want to load into one output. I want to generate the one output, that is a tgt underscore emp dot txt file. While generating, so I want to load only DEPT number 10 records. DEPT number 10. So let me go for DEPT number 20. So I want load only DEPT number 20 records. Okay. So how many records are there? DEPT number 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 records. How many records are there, team? 6 records. I
Six.
want to load it. 6 records. I want to load it. So this record. So this record also I want to load it. So these are all I need to load it. Okay, I want to load only DEPT number 20 records. Okay, I want to read the data in text file in data stage, means we have to use, there is a one stage called C file stage. To read the data from the text file means I have to use sequential file stage. Now I want to generate the output in the text file. I want to generate the output in the text file means same, we have to use the same stage. I can read it, I can load it. Between, I want to apply the logic, right? That logic is DEPT number equal to 20. I want to apply the condition, means in data stage we have to use, there is a one stage called filter stage. We can call as a stages, guys. In data stage we can call as a stages. In talent we may call as a components. Okay, so now, so in talent we use filter row, right? Here filter stage I have to use it. By using the filter stage I can filter the data. In talent, so we have used, for reading the text file we have used t file input delimiter, right? Same kind of, I want to read the data from the text file in data stage, means we have to use sequential file stage. I want to generate the output in the text file, means we have to use the sequential file stage. In talent, maybe we need to use t file output delimiter, right? Okay, similar kind of, we need to berries it. If you are learning from one ETL to another ETL tool, just we need to compare it. So in the talent I am using this component. In data stage what I have to use it, that if you analyze it, if you learn it, the remaining properties are same. Okay, is the requirement is clear, team? My requirement is very simple. I have one file, in that file having some data, that is comma delimited text file, comma delimited text file. So see, comma delimited text file. So I have header record. Now, so how to do implement in data stage, we'll observe it. Is the requirement is clear, team? Any questions up to now? Is it clear, Mahendra? Okay. So now how to implement this in data stage, we will observe, guys. So let me go for the data stage designer. Now I have to create a new job. How to create a new job? Please observe, team. So let me go for the file. We have to use the designer. This IBM InfoSphere DataStage Designer. By using the IBM InfoSphere DataStage Designer client. By using the designer client, I can develop the jobs. Okay, so I have already logged in it. So now let me go for the file. There is a new parallel job. Is there. So now, so now I have to go for the palette. Under the palette, all the stages are there. Similar kind of talent. So now what I have to do? So I can't type it here. In talent I can type, but data stage I can't type here. So that's why we have to go for a flat palette section. So there we have to use the sequential file. I need to drag it for reading the text file. I want to load into the text file. We have to use the sequential file stage only. Between I want to apply the logic, right? I want to apply the condition, means we have to use the filter stage under the processing. So there are maximum 15 to 20, guys. If you learn 10 to 15 for properly, data stage easy to get job. Okay, we need to, there are n number of scenarios are there, but the stages maximum in project 10 to 15. Okay, 15 is maximum. Okay, so those are all the 15 stages we'll use regularly. There are a number of stages, but we will not use all the stages, right? That's why. So now I want to use the filtering the data, means we have to use the filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can filter the data. I can write the condition. Okay, now I have taken the stages, guys. Now I need to process the data from the source to target. So I need to give the mapping link. How to give the mapping link? Let me go for the general. There is a link option. Let me give the link. Let me go for the general link. Let me give the link. Okay, I have defined the link. Now what I have to do, I need to define the properties. How to define the properties? Double click the sequential file stage. Which file I want to read it, that file I need to browse it. Which file I want to read it, that file I need to browse from my computer. So I'm browsing it. Where it is, the file is there. It is file is available under the source folder. In that there is a one file src underscore emp. This is the file I want. N number of files are there, but I want to read src emp file. That's why I need to select the src emp file. So now let me double click it. Now when I see the header, first line is the column names, it is having false. Now when I see my file, first record is the header, right? That is called as a column names, right? Column names are there. If my file having header, column names, employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT number, my file having column names, what I have to do, I need to select the first line column names. I have to make as a true, guys. In talent we have entered one, right? So similar kind of, here I have to select this one. I have to make as a true. If file having header, I have to make as a true. If file my don't have header, that I need to make as a false. Okay, so now let me go for the format section. What is the delimiter, guys? My file is coming. What is the delimiter in this my file? As we discussed earlier, what is the delimiter, team? Can
Comma.
someone rest? Comma.
Comma.
So now, so here by default is comma is there. I don't want to do anything. Okay, is there any codes are coming, whether single quotes or double quotes, anything is coming? Is there anything is coming to in my file? No,
No.
nothing
No.
is coming. So that's why what I have to do, in the code section, under the code
No.
section, so there is a
None.
none. none I have to make it. If there is any quotes are coming, whether maybe single quotes, whether maybe double quotes, if it's coming, I have to select the single quotes coming, single quotes. If it's coming double quotes, I have to make a double quotes. Okay, so now I don't have anything, that's why I'm making is a none. Now let me go for the columns tab. Let me go for the columns tab. I can enter manually here. I can enter manually. So what are the columns are there? Employee number, I can add it. Employee name, I can add it. Job, I can add it. But here very less columns I can add it. Suppose assume that it's having more columns, it is very difficult to add me. That's why I can load it. How to load it? There is a load button is there. Let me click the load button. Let me click the load button. Let me click the load button. So let me go for the table definition. Right click the table definition. Right click the table definition. There is a one option, import the table definition. That is the first line column header. That is called as a schema metadata. I'm creating it. I'm importing it. Okay, so this is the sequential file, text file, right? Text file means I have to use the sequential file. Text file means I have to use the sequential file definition. So what I have to do? So right click the table definition. Okay, import the table definition. Let me go for the sequential file definition. Okay, so why I need to go for a sequential file? Because of my file is the text file. That's why I'm going this option. If it's having Oracle, if it's a different, that I can select the different. Let me select this one. Let me select the directory where my file is there. My file is available in this folder. Which file I want imported? This is the file I want imported, srcmp file. Let me click the import button. Now it is asking. First line is column names are available. My file is coming any header record team. My file having header. That's why I need to select the checkbox. Now let me click the define button. See, automatically is coming. Column names, data type, and length. No need to do manually. So now let me click OK button. Let me yes, because of I already imported earlier, so that's why it is asking. Let me click yes. First time it will not ask it. Okay, so now let me close it. So after importing, it is stored under the sequential file, under the sequential file source folder. So there is a srcmp is imported. Let me select it. My metadata is coming. Okay, so now let me click OK button. So double click the filter stage. What is the filter condition team? Which is the filter condition I want to apply? What is the filter condition team?
dbtny equal to 20.
So this is the DEPT number I'm copying. So let me go for my design. Double click the filter row where condition DEPT number equal to 20. Now let me go for the output section. So select the input column, keep the cursor here, simply drag into the output. So it is called copy the input columns to the output. In Talent, what we will do team, sync columns, right? That is the option here. I want to copy the input columns to the output means we can use this option. Now let me click OK button, double click the sequential file. So I want to generate the output file, right? Let me browse the target path, browse the target path. I am browsing the target path. So tgt underscore target folder. So let me give demo 1.txt. Okay, so I want header record. You guess it. I want header record. What I need to do this one? Can someone guess it, team? I want header record. When I open the output file, I want to see the header record. What I have to do? Whether I need to make it as a true or false?
True.
Can someone tip? True.
True.
True. Let me go for the format section. Let me go for the quotes. So I don't want any quotes. Let me make as a none. I want field separator delimiter comma. That's why I want to make as a comma. I don't want to do others now. Now let me go for the click OK button. Let me save. See, my design is done. Now I want to save the job. File and save. So where I have to save? So I am creating the one jobs folder. Under the jobs folder, I am created one folder, Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. So there I am selecting the, I am giving the April demo 1 filter stage demo 1. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, April filter stage demo 1. Let me save it. Now my design is done. I have saved the job. Now what I have to do? So I need to check it whether all the properties are given or not. So that means I need to compile the job. There is a compile button is there. So this is the compile button. I am compiling the job. It will check whether all the properties are given or not. Okay, there is no errors now. So now I need to process the data means so I need to run the job. There is a run button here. Let me click the run button. So my job is running. My job is running. So my job is running. So now tell me guys, the color got changed, right? So control L. When I press the control L, so I can see the output here. See, finished the job. So my source having how many records? 10 records are there. My target is loading 6 records. How many records are loading, team? 6 records are loading. Okay, so let me go for the output section. So let me open the output. So I want to see only DEPT number 20. I am loading it. Okay, so this is a way to read the data from the text file, load into another text file. So for reading the text file, we have to use the sequential file stage. I want to load into the output also text file means we have to use the same stage, same only. Reading, this is loading. Reading, writing. This is the source, this is the target. So this filter stage, I want to filter the data. Now can somebody tell me, I want to load the data salary greater than 5,000. What are the change I have to do? Tell me. I want to load salary greater than 5,000. Can somebody tell me what I have to write? Which column? Salary greater than 5,000. Let me copy the salary column. So now, so what I have to do here? Salary greater than 5,000. Let me click OK button. Now let me save the job. So you did some changes, right? The job you did some changes. When you do some changes, we need to compile the job. How to compile it? There is a compile button is there. Let me click the compile button. So there is no errors. After compilation done, so I want to load the data means we need to run the job. How to run it? There is a run button is there. I need to run this button. Let me click the run button. So my job is running. My source having 10 records. My target is loading 9 records. Let me open the target. So why I'm getting more records? Because of I'm applying the condition salary greater than 5,000. Okay, so is it clear to you? So now, so I want to get the rejected data into my another output. I want to generate the my rejected data into another output text file. I want to generate the text file. Which is the stage they have to use, team? Can somebody tell me? Which is the stage? Sequential file stage.
Sequential stage.
So now let me give the link. So this is the reject link, right? So right click this one, convert to reject. Select the link, convert to reject. So when you use the rejected link, so let me go for here. There is output reject. What I have to make it? If you're using the rejected link, I have to make as a output reject true. When you make the true, the rejected data, it will go for this link. See? So this is the main link. The lines is breaking, right? That is called as a rejected link. Where I have to generate the rejected output file. So let me go for the target folder. So I want to generate the rejected data filter stage.txt. So when I open the rejected file, I want to see the header record. So that's why I need to make as a true. Let me go for the format section. Let me go for the codes. Let me make as a none. Let me go for the columns. So no need to do anything. Let me save the job. So you did some changes. So I'm saving the job. So we need to compile it again. You did some changes means 100% you have to compile it. Now after compilation is done, then you have to run the job. I'm running the job. My job is running. So my job is finished. Total 10 records, valid record 9 records, invalid record is 1 record. My condition is matching 9 records. Condition is not matching, that is rejected data having only 1 record. So that rejected data, it will generate the another file. Okay. Can somebody tell me, I want to read this file, text file. I want to load DEPT number 10 records here. The remaining records I want to go for the rejected output. How to write the condition, team? Can somebody tell me? I'm deleting this. DEPT number
Equal to 10, you have to
equal
write
to
as the condition. DEPT number equal to 10, you have to write
condition. Very good.
remaining will
Okay,
come
let me click
to
rejected output. So let me save the job. So now let me compile the job. Now let me run the job. So let me go for the output. This is the DEPT number 10 records. This is the other than the 10 records. Okay, is it clear, team? Any questions up to now? Any questions up to now? So now I wanted to sort the data. I wanted to suppose I'm loading the data here. Okay, so assume that I'm loading so 20 records here. Let me go for use data is there, right? So let me use the 20 here. Now when I use the 20, I will get more records. So let me check it. I will get more records after finishing this job. Now I want to sort the data either ascending and descending order, guys. See, these values are coming clumsy format, salary values. Now I want to do salary values, whether I want to do ascending order. Assume that I want to do salary values. I want to load DPT number 20 values. Those salary values I want to do ascending order. What is ascending order, team? Ascending order means lower to higher, guys. We are already aware, right? Lower to higher. Descending order means higher to lower, higher to lower. Okay, now how to implement? I want to sort the data in data stage means we have to use, there is a one stage called sort stage. There is a sort stage. By using the sort stage, I can sort the data either ascending order or descending order, team. Okay, I can do lower to higher or higher to lower. Descending order means higher to lower. Now let me go for my design. So after filter stage, for this output I have to use the sort stage. What I have to use it? I have to use the sort stage. File, let me go for the sort stage. Processing, under there is a sort. Ordering is there. See A, B, C like that, right? Yes, right? Yes means I need to go for down. There is a sort stage is there. Let me select the sort stage. Let me drag it. Now I have to give the mapping link, general and a link. So now this link I will put it here. Now double click the filter stage. Let me go for output. So now because I have deleted, right, I need to map again. Let me copy the input columns to the output. Let me click OK button. So now let me go for the sort stage. What is this condition type? Which column I want to sort the data type? Which column I want to sort the data? Salary column. That's why I need to select the salary column. Which order I want it? Sort order. I want to do either ascending order or descending order. Ascending order means lower to higher. Okay, so now let me select this one, ascending order. Let me go for output. So see, this already mapped it. Let me remap it again. I'm deleting it. I'm copying from the input to the output. Let me click OK button. So let me go for the output section. Same file I want to generate. Let me save the job. Now compile the job. How to compile, team? There's a compile button. I'm explaining all shortcuts, guys, team. Now okay, so now let me run the job. There is a run button is there. Let me run the job. Okay, my job is done. So salary columns, I want to come ascending order. What is ascending order, team? Lower to higher. Assume that I want to do descending order. So what I have to do, team? What is the change I have to do? See, in the sort order I have to make as a descending order. Okay, let me click OK button. Let me save the job. So let me compile the job. So there is no errors. Let me run the job. If there is any errors, I need to fix it. My job is running. Now I am doing the descending order. Descending order means higher to lower. See, higher to lower. Is it coming, team? Okay. So this is similar kind of talent only, guys. Just we need to aware it. So from which stage I have to use it. Equivalent component. Okay. Talent. So suppose I want to perform the aggregate functions. I want to perform aggregate functions. What we have to use it? T aggregate row in talent. In data stage, I want to perform the aggregate functions means we have to use there is a you guess it. I'm keeping cursor here. You tell guess it and tell me which stage I have to select it as per your knowledge. Guess it. Your guess is correct. Guys, can someone guess it? Which stage I have to use it? I want to perform department wise maximum value, minimum value, average value, sum value means we have to use. There is a stage called aggregator
Aggregator
stage here.
stage.
Same. The names also little bit similar. All ETL tools are same, guys. If you know how to do one ETL tool, the remaining other ETL tools very easy, guys. Very easy. Okay. So any questions, team? I'm stopping here. Any questions?